Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. We're going to begin tonight with breaking news. The president declaring a national emergency, which he says will unleash the power of the federal government to combat the coronavirus pandemic. And with frustration over who can be tested and when hitting a boiling point, the White House announced a new plan and said it is launching a new website designed to help people get checked for the virus. And for the first time, the president now says he will likely be tested himself, though he says he has no symptoms. Well, tonight, as the outbreak continues to spread, he says the next 8 weeks are critical. U.S. cases now top 2,100. At least 50 people have died. You've seen it at home. Store shelves in some cities now bare, and key industries are taking a beating. The fallout is now hitting millions of working Americans who are living paycheck to paycheck. We are covering it all tonight, but we're going to start tonight with Wejiia Jiang at the White House. And Wejiia, what does this emergency declaration mean?
Well, Nora, today President Trump tried to restore confidence in his administration by announcing $50 billion of aid and that new website built by Google that is meant to screen potential new coronavirus victims, though it won't be ready until Sunday. The president also tried to offer calm as everyday lives are turned upside down. President Trump's national emergency declaration unlocks as much as $50 billion to state and municipalities to deal with coronavirus, allowing FEMA to assist by getting around legal barriers. The president said he would also waive some laws and regulations to expedite treatment for patients.
We'll remove or eliminate every obstacle necessary to deliver our people the care that they need and that they're entitled to.
Mr. Trump claimed it wasn't his fault that coronavirus testing had gotten off to a slow start in the U.S.
I don't take responsibility at all.
He said the government will work with the private sector to make more tests available, including setting up drive-thrus at stores like Walmart and a new website designed by Google dedicated to screening people. President Trump has said he himself does not need a test because he does not have any symptoms. Doctors have said you might have it even if you don't have symptoms. Are you being selfish by not getting tested and potentially
I didn't say I wasn't going to be tested.
Are you going to be?
Most likely, yeah. Most
When do
likely.
you think
Not for
that'll
that
happen?
reason, but because I think I will do it anyway.
Last weekend at Mar-a-Lago, Mr. Trump met with the president of Brazil. In this video, he is seen with the Brazilian president's press secretary, who has since tested positive for the virus. 2 senators and the mayor of Miami, who also met with the official, have self-quarantined. But the president has taken no precautionary steps, even as he urges Americans to be vigilant.
All Americans have a role to play in defeating this virus.
Even as he took several executive actions and asked every hospital in the country to launch their emergency response plans, Mr. Trump tried to reassure Americans.
Some of the doctors say it will wash through, it will flow through. Interesting terms and very accurate.
And Wejiia joins us from the White House as this breaking news is just coming in that the Speaker of the House and the White House have reached a new deal for aid. What can you tell us?
Well, that's right, Nora. Just a short time ago, President Trump said they were still negotiating, but House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says the deal is done. It includes 2 weeks of paid sick leave, help feeding families, especially children, and more funding for Medicaid. Nora?
All right, Wejiia, thank you.